Rangiku Matsumoto. She, she fell in love with Gin. She loved Gin. She liked heating calls to him, you know, when they weren't at work, if you know what I mean. But um, she is the lieutenant of Squad 10. She eats calls to Hitsugaya, who's actually younger than her. But she, keeps shit right. She holds down. Um, she has a Zanpakuto as well. It's, mediocre, you know. It does what it does. Strength for this girl, though. She's 75% for her strength, 74 for her speed, 71 for her durability, 74 for her endurance. Intelligence is a 75%. 75 for her experience. Actually, it's a 78. I lied. 78. Or not 78, my bad. 77. See another number. 72 for close skills. Alright. And range skills are 76%. 75 for her recoup. 78 for her hack. So it's 74.8 for overall power score. She ain't the strongest lieutenant, but she ain't the weakest either. He's close to he's a guy. He's a guy's prodigy amongst the captains. He's the youngest captain, and he has a Bankai that is, on par with most of them, and he can actually beat some of the other captains too, even at his with his inexperience and whatnot. Her Shikai, right? She uses a Shikai called Heineko. Heineko is a Zanpakuto, right? It turns into a certain gas. So when she was fighting against Kira, right, the guy I was talking about, Izuru Kira, um, he tried to weigh her down with Wabisuke, but then she turned her sword into a gas. It turns into a gas, like some type of heat vapor. Um, I think that's what it is. You know, it's some type of gas that's full, and so then it doesn't weigh her down because it's a gas. Gas it floats. So then she's able to combat somebody like him who has a great Shikai. You know, she ain't the worst, but she ain't the best either. But stay cool on the corner. She's loved though in the community, and I like her too. But stay cool on the corner.